Hey everyone, welcome to the next video in this free workshop to build your own industry-leading FMCG startup. Now, before we get started, a bit about me. My name is Rishabh. I'm the founder of Confetti Design Studio, where we work with small to medium-sized FMCG brands and turn them into industry leaders with more than 100 CR revenue. And the way we do is through better products, better messaging, and better marketing. Now, all of this is for free. The reason is because I'm on a mission that as long as you have a great product, it's my responsibility to make sure that you're building that impact and scaling up. Now, about the series, 10 to 11 videos, all of them combined to be 60 minutes so that busy founders like you can watch it. And there should not be any excuse for you to not do the things that we're teaching. With one single aim to empower you and build your industry-leading startup. And in this video, we'll talk about how to get out of the FMCG rut. One thing which we have been waiting for so long, we have been discussing for so long today, I'll share that blueprint with you. Before I do that, quick recap of what the FMCG rut is. It's this endless cycle of needing money for marketing, wanting to sell products so you can make that money, and needing marketing to sell that product, and this endless cycle, almost like the chicken and egg problem, what you see on your screen right now. So this is what the FMCG rut is. Now, even if you were bootstrapped, based on the work that I've done with the other FMCG clients that we have, small to medium, bootstrapped, this video will cover the blueprint through which you can actually get out. And the blueprint looks something like this. So no fluff. Straight up, this 4-step process can get you out of the FMCG rut. Let's dive deeper into this, what it actually looks like. It's a simple 4-step process which starts with user validation, which moves on into identifying your hero product. What is the hero product within your brand? And then building a distinctive packaging that can allow you to stand out, and marketing and amplifying that particular product to the masses to actually increase your sales. So these 4 steps are designed in this particular set of orders so that you can get out of FMCG rut without busting or without raising any funds. Now, diving deeper into each one of these, the first step is user validation. Now, of course, you're selling to customers. These are real people. And the biggest mistake which I see a lot of people that I talk to in the FMCG scenario make is launching products without any validation from the customers. And when I say validation, it includes validation about what do they not like in the current products that they use. What are certain issues which the industry leader is not targeting? And whenever you don't do that, you're actually making it a lot harder for you to sell these products. So imagine when the product does not align with the user's needs, it does not align with the user's emotions, then you have to market it 10 times more to just make that sale. However, on the other hand, if your product aligned with the customer's need perfectly well, and you know this through validation, then you don't have to run expensive marketing campaigns to just get that sale. And when it comes to user validation, what I'm talking about is everything. Your product versus the competitor, your product's customers and their buying behavior, how do they change their buying behavior, as well as price sensitivity and pain points. How sensitive is the person that you're trying to sell the product to, how price sensitive they are, what are certain pain points, emotionally, functionally, which the current products are not solving. All of this is simply the part of your user validation step. Now, of course, information on each one of these key areas will allow you to actually improve your branding, improve your marketing, improve your product, improve your positioning, which will eventually help you to get out of this FMCG rut, this cycle that you are in. And a brand like Oreo had to do this when they were venturing into China. So imagine a brand which had pretty much infinite marketing budget. Even they're struggling with something like this. And the way Oreo was able to solve this is actually when they were entering China, they realized that twist leg dunk, their, the marketing campaign which they have, that is a very American concept. In the Chinese population, the customers were not resonating with that because it's not related to their tradition and their culture, all of that. Plus, in terms of taste, The Chinese audience found the taste of Oreos to be a bit too sweet for their liking. Eventually, Oreo, once they understood these information from the customers, they were able to validate this and they reimagined the shape completely. So it's not just like they changed the shape of the biscuit from circle to square or circle to rectangle or none of that. They did not do anything. Instead, they reimagined Oreo in this wafer stick sort of product, which you can see on your screen, and changed the flavor simply to target the Chinese audience in a much better way. And as a result, 4x growth within 2 years and now the highest selling biscuit in China. So you can imagine if a massive brand with infinite marketing budget has to struggle with these things, why do you think your brand does not have to do these things? There is a reason why the successful brands, the brands who have something to capture, are entering into a market where they have no existence before. They're doing it. So why can't you do that? And again, this is where the limiting belief of money will come into the picture. That, oh, we'll just like launch this product first and then we'll do this. Again, you're just putting yourself in this FMCG rut all over again. Now again, if you think research is expensive, you have to understand the cost of actually not doing the research. What would take you some money, a couple of months or a couple of weeks, might actually just save your company from eventually shutting down. This is the trade-off that you're having when you don't do research and when you don't have user validation. Moving on to step number 2, which is revisiting hero product. Now, I talk to a lot of FMCG startups, especially in the food and beverage space, where they have so many SKUs with no apparent hero product. What happens is whenever you have more hero products, like more products in general with no hero product, it leads to a lot more problems when it comes to marketing and selling your brand because it's less memorable. What you ideally have to do at this stage is nail one single product and then replicate this strategy with the other products or other variants. It's super easy to make one product memorable and then pulling that attention and legacy and spreading that across the other products that you have. And even brands who have like massive budgets, even they follow the same strategy. For example, dairy milk. The hero product is the plain milk chocolate dairy milk. Once this product is established, is successful, then it can actually ramp up to the other products which are in the range. Same thing was happened was with ordinary as well, where at the time of launch, too many products, but the hero product, which was niacinamide and zinc serum, that hero product was the one that actually gained popularity, which allowed the customers to be spread across on other products as well. So you make your hero product successful, collect the user's attention, and then share that attention all across your product range. But don't start with multiple products. Start with your hero product, make that popular, spread the attention to other products. The other one of my most favorite one, which I think is really underrated, which is packaging. Now, as somebody who is a really visual and creative person myself, I believe that your packaging is pretty much your salesperson in disguise, because you can't actually do a lot of talking when you're selling a product on offline channels, on online channels. And this is where great packaging is a lifesaver. It not only allows you to position yourself correctly, it even impacts the functionality of the brand, functionality of the product, how travel friendly it is, how premium it is, how non-premium it is, what is the brand's perception. So many things can be captured and done properly if you have the correct packaging. And I'll take you through a few examples. For example, products like Pringles or one of our clients, Midyuti. I'll take an example of Midyuti for this case. It's a supplements brand where their products are actually being sold at 3x price of what the industry is selling. Now again, this is similar to what Pringles does. Really expensive products compared to the other Lays or any other chips that you come across. And at this point, these brands look so memorable that it allows them to be a lot more memorable for the customer and look distinctive from what the other industry is selling. At this stage, Midyuti, we are able to actually make them look a lot more reliable compared to the other products which are in their range. This is what it looks like. Doing this allowed them to actually cap and go on a revenue stage of more than all of that for a 3-year-old brand. So this is how impactful good branding, good packaging, and good visual design is. Now, moving on. If you know Pringles, the story of Pringles, at this stage, Pringles is pretty much more than the name or their logo or anything. It's the packaging design which actually stands out and is memorable to people. This cylindrical shape, which allows each chip to be just like the other one. Now, of course, their tube actually requires less air within the whole packaging, therefore densely packed product. And even Lay's and other brands are flocking towards this method if you come across those Lay's stacks. So this packaging actually allowed Pringles to do something which other brands were not doing and stand out from their competition. And the last step of the FMCG Rut is correct form of marketing. Now, again, a lot of people think that, oh, Rishabh, we're doing marketing. You're not telling us something new. Now, I'm here to tell you that you might be doing really shit marketing because clearly it's not working. Something is not working, which is why you're here. So this is what it's about. It's about how you do marketing. What I always talk to my clients about is focusing on these 3 areas when you're marketing, which is emotional triggers, functional triggers, and societal triggers. This will make me happy. This will get the job done. This will make people like me. And what you have to do is identify what sort of triggers will work for the customer that you're planning to target. Without that, and simply talking about your product does not do anything pretty much. You will realize a brand like Dairy Milk, more than the chocolate itself, it talks about how it's a gift, that you gift this product to somebody else and they will like you back. That is what we have to do in terms of correct form of marketing. Now, a bit about split testing and what we do to test, measure, and amplify the correct form of marketing is you test multiple marketing campaigns online and offline, analyze the performance, analyze the impact that they're having through split testing or A/B testing to see which particular campaign captures your users' attention the most. And once you've hit that goal, that is when you have to amplify it to bring it to more and more people. And that is what split testing is. And just a sample example, one of our clients in the skincare range, they were actually uploading user-generated content for over 2 years, if I'm not wrong. And they believed that, oh, this is good marketing, we're evoking a sense of trust, but they did not see a massive growth. And that's what I'm saying. You have to focus not on marketing, but how do you market? Eventually, with them, we started split testing and doing a lot of A/B testing with several campaigns and found out that what worked the best for their target customers was educational content which was uploaded by the founder directly. Now, this increased their conversion through social media by 30%, but firstly, like crazy achievement. But this is where how of marketing is more important than what of marketing. They changed the way they do social media marketing. So the what was still the same. What was social media marketing? From user-generated content to founder-led content creation. The how changed, and that is what built the whole impact. Now, these 4 steps are designed to get you out of these FMCG rut based on the work that we do with small to medium-sized brands like yours. So from this endless loop, what I want to take you to is something like this, where your marketing is a lot more effective, due to which you need less money for marketing. Plus, your products stand out a lot more, which make your marketing a lot more effective. And this spiral can go out of control to build that iconic position in the market. Now, again, before you jump off and before we wrap this video up, make sure you focus on how. That is what I've been talking about. Focus on the how. Within the same industry, a successful brand and an unsuccessful brand, a brand that is successful and a brand that failed, both of them had the same what. What being, they had a logo, they had a packaging, they had social media presence, but both of them led like very different trajectories in terms of their growth, because they had the same what, but the how was different. How in this case refers to the approach that you take to make the logo, the approach that you make to make that packaging, the approach towards marketing, the approach and the strategy which is used to do the what. That is what actually makes the impact within the growth of an FMCG startup. Now, this is how you get out through these 4-step process, which we have done for several of our clients. And today I'm sharing this thing for you for free. And this is where in the next few videos, we will not just be talking about these things on a surface level point of view, but actually dive deeper and pull you out of this FMCG rut on our own. And yeah, that's where the next video comes into the picture, where we'll introduce you to customer research and how you can do that for your brand. All of that's for free. Plus, yeah, once you do that, you can get yourself out of the FMCG rut. Step 1 of customer validation. That's what we'll do in the next step. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See you so much.